Welcome back to WJHI. My name is Elliot Swincher,
And I'm Kelly Hampton.
and we are here with our special guest, Superintendent of Greater Clark County Schools, Mr. Mark Laughner. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great.
That's great to hear. What would you like to say about Jeff boys basketball and what they have done this season?
Well, I think what they've accomplished has been fantastic. The students, the coaching staff, the players, you can tell that they've invested a lot of time and commitment in being the best they can be. And you're seeing that, that they're having success. And so I'm really excited for the coaching staff and the players.
100%.
Yeah. I know Thomas and Utica or whatever school is closing. I went to Thomas Jefferson myself.
Okay.
But how do you feel about the farewell of the elementary schools?
Well, it's something that happens, when schools get to be 50, 60, 70 years old, we have to decide what to do with them, whether it's renovate them or demolish them and build new. And it's something that we put into our long-range planning as far as our facility plan. I'm very sentimental about the history of the school and the students that attended the school and the administrators. And so we've had those nights where our staff, former principal, have been able to come in and reminisce about the old days of being in that school and the leadership of that school. So, but also look at it as it's progress. The new schools will provide our students a fantastic learning and working environment. So I'm very excited about what the new schools will bring for our students and our staff.
I'm excited of what it'll bring as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so do you have any ribbon cutting dates? Any ideas about that?
Yes, Pike Elementary and Charlestown Elementary probably will be the second week of July. We'll put those exact dates out soon, but sometime during the second week of July.
That's awesome.
We're going to have a community walkthrough where anybody in the community can come in, walk through the buildings, check them out. Right now, they're working on some final things that they need to take care of. But I walked through Pike Elementary just Monday of this past week, and it looks great. It'll be a fantastic learning environment for our students.
Yeah, I saw the video. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, speaking of Pike Elementary, what do you plan on doing with it?
Oh, Pike, well, it'll open in July. So that school will have almost 850 students in it when it opens. Charlestown Elementary will also open in July. It'll
Isn't
have
it
almost
supposed to be the second or third largest in the state, I thought?
Yeah, Charlestown Elementary will probably be the largest elementary in the state of Indiana.
Wow.
It will hold almost 1,200 elementary students, and it'll have about 1,100 in it when it opens in July.
Wow.
So
That is fantastic.
That's a lot of kids.
yes, it is. But we're preparing for it. Our administrators and our teaching staff at all four schools that are going to merge into two have worked hard to prepare for it. They're working on that right now in terms of organizing a move that'll come as soon as school gets out. And then we're also organizing as soon as the last school day is over, they'll start the demolition on Wilson Elementary and also JJ Elementary up in Charlestown. So things will happen very quickly as soon as the last day of school happens.
So I heard about the Thomas Jefferson, Wilson, and then Pleasant Ridge farewells, but is there a date for Jonathan Jennings farewell?
Yes, that will be organized. We're letting the building level leadership organize that and set the dates for that. So eventually there will be that event that they'll be able to get through and walk through.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
sure.
good.
I'm sure everything will come along just eventually.
Oh, I hope the community comes out and walks through these buildings when we open it up there in mid-July, because I think they'll see that what we're doing for our students, we're showing a commitment to our students and our staff that we want to make sure that they have the first-class learning environment, and that's what these buildings will be.
And then would you like to talk about the facilities plan a little bit more, what's coming in future years?
Yeah, we're continuing the work on the natatorium here at WJHI. We had a little slowdown because we had to fix a little issue with construction, but they're back working, so that's going well. Also, Parkwood Elementary over in Clarksville, that new building's coming along really nice, looks great. They've had the progress there has been fantastic, and we were just approved. The board just approved the building of a new middle school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Out on the old Twilight property. That's going to be about 156,000 square foot building. It'll hold about 1,000 students. It'll look fantastic. So we're looking forward to that. And then the board also approved building an elementary on Salem Noble Road. Out in that area between Charlestown and Jeffersonville, the growth has been crazy. I mean, home building, apartments. And so we saw the need for an elementary. Both those projects will get going this summer. And then we hope that they'll be finished in July of 27, that both the middle school and the elementary. The middle school will be called River Ridge Middle School. It'll be the River Ridge Patriots.
Okay.
And the elementary out on Salem Noble Road will be called Founders Point Elementary.
I did not know.
Oh, that's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, and they will be the Founders Point Penguins. So both those schools will open in July of 27.
All righty.
That's nice.
And then in closing, would you like to add anything about the school year so far? How you think this year's gone?
Well, I think we've had a great year. I mean, our building leadership, our principals do a great job of running their buildings. While we had some issues there with the weather and some illness in the middle of the year that slowed us down a little bit, overall, I think it's been a very successful year, and I look forward to finishing the year, having a great graduation at all 3 high schools and celebrating the end of the year.
All righty. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Elliot Swincher.
And I'm Kaylee Hampson.
Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye.